Hi everyone and welcome to 78 Taro channel. I'm Nadia and today I want to offer you general tarot reading for Capricorn, and this general tarot reading will be for 3 months of spring, March, April and May. And technical name of our general reading will be Spring Love Story for singles and for those who are in relationships. And first part, as usual, will be for singles, and second one will be for couples. And please remember that is general tarot reading, and it will not may resonate with all of you. Okay, dear Capricorn, let's start to see your spring love story and your current situation in spring, after winter, what you have in your single life. Maybe you are ready to change something, You feel a connection with somebody, but maybe you have separated with him or her recently, but you still feel connection, you still have feelings to that person, but you try to cope with all of that. You try to stop to think about this person, and you try to think about something else, but it's difficult for you for now, because maybe it was you have and had real feelings to that person, and maybe you believe that this person is twin flame for you, and it's really difficult for you to be alone without this person. And and I don't know. Let's ask. You are ready to begin? Are you ready to begin your relationships? Maybe yes, but you don't know how to begin, maybe. You are waiting for some... you are waiting for actions from opponents, for maybe future partners. You don't want to do first steps towards relationships. And I want to say that you don't want to be alone, but you don't want to work on new relationships. You want to feel care about yourself. You want to feel attention to a person, but you don't want to do anything, to do something. You don't want to invest in your relationships. Because you have feelings to your ex partner. Okay, let's ask chances for meeting someone in March, in April, in May. In March, I have many doubts that you have chances to meet someone, because you're not ready. Maybe you have chances, but you don't want to see these people, you don't see the continuation of any meeting. That's why I want to say no, you have no chances. Maybe you have chances to meet someone, but you have no chances to create any relationships. In April, maybe you have chances to meet someone and to be with somebody, but it will be most of all short-term relationships, and maybe it will be romantic story, romantic romance, but this romance will be not for the whole your life. It will be short-term, but these short-term relationships will help you to understand that you really want to maybe create strong relationships, to have family, and you don't want to be alone. And in May, you will, I want to say, after maybe short-term romance, you will think only about you. You try to change your mind regarding family, regarding creating new relationships, and I want to say maybe you will not ready to meet someone again in May, and you will work on yourself, on your inner world. Maybe you want to have some spiritual development, because you want to understand what is love, what is family, what is relationships for you. Okay, what keeps you from meeting someone? What keeps you? Some illusions. Also thoughts about your ex-partner. You're a little bit stuck in your previous life, in some maybe elusive life for somebody. You have dreams about big romantic Paris night moon, and you want to have such relationships every time, but you need to understand that it's life, and romantic shouldn't continue the whole your life, and you are waiting always some performance, interesting surprises, maybe manifesting of love, express love from your partner, and you are waiting for something unbelievable, and all of that keeps you from meeting someone. Maybe you need to see around, and you can find good person in your surroundings. And maybe you need to prepare yourself for routine first of all, because relationship, it's work, long deep work on yourself, on your partnership, on your partner, and so on. Okay, what helps you to meet someone? First of all, you need to stop to think about your previous relationships, because it have big influence on you, on your vision, and you need to pass through some kind of rebirth. You need to again believe in love, in you love. No, you need to say big thank you for your previous relationships, but maybe you try to fight for your previous relationships. You don't want to leave your old life. Maybe everything was good in your previous relationships. I don't know your story, of course. It can be different stories, but you need to want to separate with your past. You need to leave your past in the past and begin something new. Okay. Single Capricorns. That's all for you. And we will start reading spring to see spring love story for 3 months of spring, for March, April and May, for those who are in relationships, for Capricorn in relationships. Yeah. Okay, and let's see your current situation in spring. Your situation in spring, yeah. What you will have in spring after winter love story, yeah. Interesting situation. I want to say that you maybe you've lost each other, and I want you had different views on the situation, on your relationships, but maybe even you are separated, but you have a chance to be together again, and the destiny will give you a chance to meet again, because maybe you, if you are live together, maybe you don't talk to each other, but you have different views, and you don't want to find a compromise in your situation. But anyway, you need to find this compromise, because maybe you have maybe you and your partner have the same, maybe even your partner is Capricorn too, or maybe you have the same traits, the same nature, and your relationships, it's like a karmic. You teach each other, you learn each other, and yes, sometimes it's very difficult for you, but at the same time, when you calm down, you understand that your relationships are very beautiful, and through your relationships you understand many things in this life. But sometimes you can't accept opinion of your partner, and it's difficult for you. But if you are separated for now, you have good chances to be together again, and but anyway, you need to accept each other. You need to accept opinion of each other and position of each other. Also, you need to add a little bit romantic to your relationships. Maybe you forget about each other, and you are a little bit try to be not together every time. But you need to be together, because it's like you take energy from each other, and when you together, you like some engine which always generate new energy and big energy, and you can scatter this energy on other people. But if you are in quarrel, people around you feels the same. That's why you need to be together, and people around you will be happy of it. because people around you also eat your energy. Maybe you sometimes you feel it. Maybe they sometimes spoils your life. Okay, your attitude to partner. Three Margia Arcana. You feel that you feel upset. You regret that you sometimes can't understand each other, and you want to be together. You always try to memorize about good times in your life, and now you feel yourself not good without this person, because you're created for each other. I want to say it's the situation when you are really need to be together. But you see on the sun, you try to be together, but you need to accept each other. You need to accept your shadow sides, your opinion. Maybe you don't like this opinion, but you need to accept. And only together you can reach agreement, only together you can make decision, because it's very important for you. And your love energy will grow. Okay, partner's attitude to you. Your partner tries to not think about you, but at the same time his or her thoughts back to your life, and maybe he or she tries to be maybe with other people, but he or she understands that it's not the same story. No, and he or she, your partner, I mean, wants to begin a new stage of your life, and he or she feels that you are really created to each other. But for your person, for your partner, it's your situation is more difficult, and your partner is maybe more prideful a little bit than you, and your partner doesn't want to do something, or maybe he or she made steps towards you, but maybe he or she received refuse from you. That's why now I feel some tension, again tension, and by sun you need to meet each other, to reach each other, but you need to follow your hearts, and maybe you need to make first step, because if nobody of you can't do steps towards each other, you have a chance to be separated, remain separated, and it was not good, it will be not good experience for you. I want to say that you don't pass all life examinations in these relationships, and you need to continue your relationships, to maybe work deeply your situations, and you need to be more conscious. You need aware all of that, and you need aware that you are created for each other. What I can say for you. Okay, Let's see development of your relationship within the spring period. It will be a difficult period of your life, but the devil tells you that your partnership will have many temptations, but at the same time you have great chances to cope with all of that. Yes, you are stubborn, but you have good chances to be together, and but you need to overcome your Queen of Swords, your unapproachable, and make some steps towards your partner. Maybe occasionally meeting at your friends will help you, or maybe somewhere in the street. Yeah. Okay, and advice for you. You need to change your attitude to each other. I mean, your behavior in relationships, your attitude to relationships. Because I feel you love each other, but you don't want to, each of you want to be a leader in your relationships, but you need to understand that your relationships should be on parity basis, and you need to have equal rights in your partnership, and after that, maybe after changing your mind in this regard, you will stabilize your relationships, and maybe you and at the same time you need anyway 10 of Swords, and the Tower tells you that you need to change your behavior. You need to leave past in the past, maybe your old offenses, old claims to each other, and begin your new stage of your partnership from clear page. And yes, you need a time for this. Maybe you can't reach all compromises within the spring, but you have good chances to be together, and I want to say you need to be together. Thank you, and bye bye.